Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Atomic Dork Duo.
Are we on live? We are
Live.
Yeah. Should I be sharing my audio here to play the song? All right, here we go. I'm gonna play it.
Fresh hot tricks. Fresh hot tricks. Fresh hot tricks. Jet, where are we going today? Tell me, I've got to know. Do you have a place to stay? Get ready, it's time to go. Fresh hot tricks. Fresh hot tricks. Fresh hot tricks.
Woo!
Ooh. Fresh hot buns. Fresh hot trips.
That's where we're at.
I got these new
Where
driving
it's at.
glasses. I figured I would wear them even though I'm not driving. I'm gonna be driving the show. So what do you think? Do I look like a child molester?
Less than usual, or
Less than usual. Oh wait, how about now?
yeah,
Same?
it's
Same. They're next to my bed.
left eye, right eye. It's the
All right, bring me yours.
I
So
don't
these are
know.
my these are the ones I usually wear. Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Ray-Ban-ish. And then oh wait, maybe I have them right here. This is a new set that I bought. These have little guards on the side,
Ooh,
which are very necessary. What do you think?
I mean, they're amazing.
They're pretty fly, right? So here, I'll show you. My child is in the background. Choose my virtual background. Unchoose.
I can see her.
Oh, there she is. So she has the black ones. I have the silver ones. Now, I don't know if you've heard of or seen the show Good Omens.
Oh yeah, with the Doctor Who guy.
Doctor Who, yeah. David Tennant and Michael Sheen. They play Aziraphale, who is supposedly the angel who was tasked with guarding the Garden of Eden with a big flaming sword. And then he plays Crowley, a demon. And then it's their relationship through the years. They get along quite well, even though they're supposed to be at odds with each other. And Crowley wears the dark black version of these. So the child asked me if I would buy her a pair, and I said sure. And then I saw two for $20, and I said, well, I'll take the silver one. So oh yeah, and she dyed her hair red. I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's a little reddish. So
Mine has going grayish.
Oh yeah. That's called salt.
It's funny, like it looks really dark here.
Yeah.
But man, when that light hits it, sunlight hits it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like whenever I get my hair cut, I'm just always like, what is all this gray hair and where is it coming from? Because I look like dirty blonde to me. I just don't realize that dirty blonde is a mixture of gray hair and brown hair. So my new driving glasses, I feel like they go well with my Batman hat. I was shopping for bananas right before I came on the show. That's not a metaphor. I was actually at the store buying bananas. And I usually like to pick some that I want to see a few that are kind of ripe and then a few that are kind of less ripe, kind of last for the week. And man, strangely, they all looked perfect. Every banana I was looking at, and I was really confused. Yeah, and then I took my glasses off and I said, oh, okay. Now I can see the nuance. Weird how that works.
The guy when I was playing at SeaWorld that used to wear red tinted sunglasses.
Yeah.
He couldn't do anything, see any colors. I'm surprised he didn't change his color permanently. He wore those like 4 hours a day all summer.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. So, small talk, banter, blah 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 blah. We're gonna learn about Ohio tonight.
Ohio.
Ohio. Whenever I say the word Ohio, I think of Drew Carey show.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because that took place in Ohio. Drew Carey wrote a great autobiography, probably 25 years ago at this time, maybe longer. Called "Dirty Jokes and Beer and Stories of the Unrefined." And I love that name so much that I use it as a toast sometimes. I mean, it always just sounds, unique, like to dirty jokes and beer and stories of the unrefined. And people are like, yeah. And I'm like, I stole that from Drew Carey. I'm one of, probably 0.01% of the population that read his book. But it was good. It was good. He's an interesting cat. So we're going to start off. I found some mansions in Ohio, so we'll take a look at that. So if you're just checking out the show, this is how it goes. Fresh Hot Trips, Ohio. We are going to learn about Ohio by doing a little bit of trivia, and we're going to do a little Wikipedia history, and then we're going to do some trivia game. All right, and that's going to help. Then we're going to dive in. We're going to take a look at a mansion. And then Daniel's going to show us things to do and B and C. And you can pick all of Ohio. You don't have to pick any particular area. We'll just say Ohio. It's not a ginormous state. I think you can get from either end in like 6 hours. So, here's a little bit about Ohio, ladies and germs. We'll start with some facts. And maybe from those facts, you might be able to get some of these Jeopardy questions correct. So I will share my wiki screen with you guys and I will read it to you because that's what I'm here for. So Ohio, pronounced Ohio. You're welcome. Is a state in the Midwestern United States. Of the 50 states, it is the 34th largest by area. So if 25 puts you in the middle, 34th largest, would that put you 2/3 down, right? So it's not large. I feel like they could have gone in the other direction. They could have been like 16th smallest, something like that, if I did my math right. With a population of nearly 11.8 million, Ohio is the 7th most populous and 10th most densely populated state. Its capital and largest city is Columbus, with other large population centers including Cleveland, Cincinnati, Dayton, Akron, and Toledo. Now,
only haven't been to Akron and Toledo. I've been to the others.
Nice. I've never been to Ohio at all. But here's what's weird to me. The names of those cities are all familiar. And to me, that means that either we studied Ohio extensively in school, which I don't believe was the case,
No.
or those cities have come up in pop culture at some point. Because, I mean, Cleveland rocks, Drew Carey show. Cincinnati, WKRP in Cincinnati. Dayton, I'm not sure. Akron, why am I feeling a little bit like
Akron is the
Akron.
That's how you say it in the South.
Or Toledo. Holy Toledo, Akron. Where was Tommy Boy from?
Well, that's a good question. That might have been Akron.
He was Ohio, right?
Yeah. Dayton. I saw Peter Cetera perform with an orchestra in Dayton.
Nice.
Was there just for that purpose.
Oh yeah. Did you have a Dayton night?
I did. Although one of the background singers, I can't think of her first name, something Keys, Kim Keys. She told a big pun, and then of course she was singing with Peter Cetera. So my wife was a little afraid that I was going to try to run off with her.
Oh yeah.
The funniest thing is that she's accompanied Amy Grant at the Christmas thing that she does at my kid's school every year for the last 5 or 6 years.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
It's funny.
Is she an attractive singer?
Hmm.
Is she's punny?
Yeah. And she does a really good Cher impersonation
No.
because she was doing the song that Peter Cetera and Cher do. And when she first sings her line, she's like, I still remember when.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think to sound like Cher, you have to sound like you've had too many nose jobs and then you're deaf. It's kind of like a combination of that. Like, I don't know, she's got cotton in her ears. Not that she's not a talented lady. She is a talented lady. And for being like 80 years old, she's still pretty hot. So Ohio is bordered by Lake Erie to the north, Pennsylvania to the east, West Virginia to the southeast, Kentucky to the southwest, and Indiana to the west, and Michigan to the northwest. Is this a hexagon?
No, it's just that only the states only partially touch them in different places.
I just feel like it's got at least like 6 flat edges. I think it's a hexagon.
Wait, would you like to look at a map of the United States to see how it works? I see one. Just scroll down just a little bit.
Oh, let's okay. It is a hexagon. I was right. All right. Well, look.
I mean, it's not really a hexagon.
like an
It's
inverted chevron.
yeah, more like a chevron. I'll go with the
Yeah,
chevron.
yeah. Look at us and our geometric shapes. We're so cool. Ohio takes its name from the Ohio River. They were going to call the state River, but they decided to call it Ohio instead.
It's named after that famous river or famous famous explorer, Dr. River.
Dr. River. Originated from the Seneca word Ohio. Ohio.
Yo,
Meaning good river, great river, or large creek. Which word is great, large, or good? Ohio or yo? I'm thinking Ohio.
yeah, probably.
I mean, or do Indians do things in reverse?
Yo's probably river. I can see
Yo.
yo being.
Yo, okay. The state across from the lands west, the state arose from the lands, there we go, west of the Appalachian mountains that were contested from colonial times through the Northwest Indian Wars of the late 18th century. It is partitioned from the resulting Northwest Territory, which was the first frontier of the United States, becoming the 17th state admitted to the Union March 1st, 1803. Okay, so let's skip some more facts. History, indigenous settlement. We killed most of them. Okay, good to know. Colonial and revolutionary eras. There was some. Good. You guys paying attention? There's gonna be some Jeopardy. The father of Ohio, Rufus Putnam. There you go. He's the father of Ohio. He still has the stretch marks.
I was gonna suggest that he has a lot of payments to make.
This was the Battle of Lake Erie, and this guy was Commandant Powell, I think. I don't know.
William Henry.
Oh,
Actually, that was the
William
name of that was
Powell.
the person that painted it.
that was no William. Oh, by William Henry Powell. That's right. Okay, so what next? Civil War and industrialization. There was a war. It was not very civil. Eventually, the North won. The slaves were freed, and they lived happily ever after and didn't blame us for all their ills for the rest of their lives and their generations after that. Okay, 20th century. There was a fire.
Usually, there almost always is a fire.
21st century. There was more stuff that happened. Geography. It's kind of flat and there's some water. Climate. It's muggy during the summer and it's cold during the winter.
It's
I'm
true.
just guessing based on the locale. Earthquakes. There are a few, but not a lot. Major cities. We'll skip that. Let's see if there's any like good Ohio trivia facts. Let's see. It's very white.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Latinos 4.4%. I'm so used to the opposite of that. I'm not complaining. I married one and my kids are half Hispanics. They as they claim on job applications they're Caucasian, white, and then on college applications they are Hispanic. They're playing the odds.
It's
2%
where
Jude.
our toys were created as a childhood. That Kenner it was in Ohio. It was in
Boys.
yeah. I don't know if they're still. I don't think they're definitely not in the same building because Kroger is now in that building.
Oh. They make a lot of money off the lottery. 59 in the United States top 1,000 publicly traded companies by revenue are headquartered in Ohio, including Procter & Gamble, Goodyear Tire and Rubber, AK Steel, Timken, Abercrombie and Fitch, and Wendy's. Oh, that's good to know. There's some trails, some rail, some transit, and some air travel. They got normal politics like everybody else. They're kind of a red Christian state for the most part. And here are their popular universities: Bowling Green, Central State University, Cleveland State, Kent State, Miami University. Was Kent State, was that where there was a massacre back in the day?
Feel like there was something at Kent.
I feel like there was a shooting of some sort. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Rhythm and Blues Music Hall of Fame are both located in Cleveland. Cleveland disc jockey Alan Freed is credited with coining the term and promoting rock and roll in the early 50s. Cincinnati is home to American Classic Music Hall of Fame and Museum. Popular musicians from Ohio include Mamie Smith, Dean Martin, Dave Grohl, Tyler Joseph, Josh Dunn of 21 Pilots, Frankie Yankovic, Doris Day, the McGuire Sisters, the Isley Brothers, Bobby Womack, Howard Hewitt, Shirley Murdoch, Boz Scaggs, John Legend, Marilyn Manson, 9 Inch Nails, Dan Auerbach, Patrick Carney of the Black Keys, Griffin Lane, Joe. I like how they go Patrick Carney of the Black Keys, but they don't tell me who Griffin Lane is, or Joe Dolce. That's weird. Kid Cudi, Benjamin. Oh, Kid Cudi. I trained his brother in sales. Benjamin Orr of the Cars. His name was Little Brother Cudi.
FYI, Frankie Yankovic, famous accordion player, not related to Al Yankovic.
Not true. Yeah, that's pretty trippy, right? Let's see, the Twisted Trucker Band, Kid Rock's Twisted Trucker Band, and Devo. That's kind of cool. Visual arts, there's a lot. Sports, there's some teams. And any notes? Nah, that's enough. All right, now you guys know all about
everything you ever wanted to know or needed to know.
Ohio. So, wow your friends, amaze the audience, let them know what you know. Now, to test you and to test Daniel, I
know nothing.
I'm going to ask some Geopardy questions. Ohio end of year quiz bowl, 4th grade history, state of Ohio Jeopardy, 25 questions. I'm going to pick that one. We're going to say it's one team because it's just you. And start. We have Ohio regionals, Ohio arguments, Ohio principal presidents, Ohio potpourri, and Ohio creeping critters. Where would you like to start, Daniel?
I would like to. Whoa, I'm echoing back at me. There we go. No, I'm not. Wait, I can't see anything. I only see your welcome to Google Drive.
Oh, that's strange. Let me maybe I shared the screen, but not the screen. You know what I mean? It happens. Let's say share screen 2. Try this again. How about that?
That works.
There we go. Ohio regionals, Ohio arguments, Ohio principal presidents, Ohio potpourri, and Ohio creeping critters. Where would you like to begin?
Let's go with creeping critters.
Creeping critters for 100, Jeffrey.
Eastern diamondback rattlesnake.
Ohio
Darn.
State bird. You might be off.
I'm gonna go with the cardinal.
What is the cardinal?
Whoa.
That is outstanding. All right. Critters for 200?
Yes. Eastern diamondback rattlesnake. No, 200.
Okay, Eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Ohio State animal.
Oh. A marmoset. I'm not sure there's any in that state, but we're going to go with marmoset.
A marmoset. I'm thinking some sort of badger.
Yeah.
What is the white-tailed deer? That's almost like a badger.
Plentiful.
There's
Let's
a
keep
lot of them.
going.
Creepy critters for 300. These birds are plentiful in the Lake Erie area.
Bald eagles.
What is the Huron? I'm guessing. What are ducks and geese? Dang
Oh,
it.
well, come on.
That
every-
is foul,
Every,
dude.
every lake has ducks and geese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Geez, the Opryville's parking lot has geese.
Did you get my pun?
I did. That was
That's
good.
foul. Thanks, buddy. All right, for 400. Ohio state insect.
Cricket.
Ooh, the cricket. I'm thinking the hissing cockroach. What is the
Ladybug.
Oh, that's much cuter.
It is. Although
They're
crickets.
aphid murderers. 500. You want to clear it out?
Yeah, let's clear it out.
Ohio state reptile.
Eastern diamondback rattlesnake.
Eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Okay, I'm gonna say, what is the horned lizard or horny toad? What is the black racer snake? Oh yeah, that's more common for that area.
And people don't usually celebrate the venomous ones.
Not usually. We're so close. All right, where would you like to go? Ohio regionals, arguments.
Let's try regionals. Let's see what that's.
Pop Potpourri regionals. The number of land regions in Ohio.
7.
7. I'm guessing 6. What is 3?
3. Oh,
Oh no, we can't go over. Other Ohio regionals for 200. Most of Ohio's land regions were formed by these during the Ice Age.
glaciers.
Glaciers. Okay, and I'm gonna say marsupials. What are glaciers? Oh yes, Daniel.
Pretty much anything above the Mason-Dixon line was formed by glaciers.
Yeah, well, you know. Ohio, the region along Ohio's northern border.
That's a lake, right?
Lake
It's one-
Erie.
Yeah, Lake Erie. Is that what it's looking for, or is it looking for Canada?
I don't know. I think it's like
Or Michigan goes again.
Oh, what are the Great
We're right.
Lakes Plains? I think you get credit for that. 400. The region in Ohio that is part of the Great Midwestern Corn Belt.
I'm gonna say the corn farms.
I was going to say the Corn Belt region. What are the Till Plains? Oh, okay. This game is stupid. 500. The only region not formed by glaciers.
The southern region.
You're just going to guess like it didn't push down far enough. What is the Allegheny Plateau? Yeah. I don't know
Wait.
if that's in the southern.
Yeah, it's got to be in the south. We got to find out if it's in the
It's
south.
got to be. You're going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
All right. Learning a lot. Let's do 2 more and then we'll take a look at a mansion. We're going to go with. Oh, he's looking up Allegheny.
I'm looking it up.
The Allegheny Plains.
It's actually kind of north. It's on the east side.
Oh, all right. Yo, east side.
All right.
All right, we're
Let's
gonna
do the potpourri. Yeah.
Potpourri for 100. The Ohio State beverage.
Coke.
I'm going to guess beer. What is
Tomato juice. Oh, come on.
Gross.
Nasty.
Let's do Ohio arguments for 100. Then we move on to the mansion. The argument over who owned the Northwest Territories led to these wars.
The Ohio Indian Wars.
I like that. What are the Lake Erie Wars? Oh, what are the
French and Indian. Oh, I
Wars?
knew that.
Oh, I didn't get that one in the 8th grade. I had Russo-Japanese War.
Oh, that's right. Seems like someone we knew had the French Indian.
You have the Boer War?
I had the Boer War.
Yeah, I remember.
And I know nothing about it still.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I think we even looked it up one time.
I tell you, 1904, 04, and 05, Russia and Japan went to war. That's right. Facts. All right. So, all right, let's go. We're going to take a look at a mansion. So we've got some options. Let's pick some mansion global. Oh, I don't know. Maybe these are to buy. I don't know if they're to rent. Oh, okay. No, there's rents. 8,000 a month.
I mean,
5,000.
these seem
aren't-
pretty cheap. I mean, we were looking for 8,000 a week.
Yeah, we're looking for ridiculous. So let's look at wedding spots, Ohio luxury rentals, VRBO. Have we used that for mansions?
Yeah, we can use that. We've used that for
Oh,
mansions
we can take
before.
that. All right, dates. Let's just pick something random. There we go. Done. Number of travelers. Mucho. 16. Traveling with pets, I'm not going to tell you. No, my child peed on the rug.
Oh, go to the price. You got to hit that price and make sure we boost that up.
Where's
The price filter right there.
Price. Nope. We want
Go to click on nightly price first. And put it 1,000 plus. Yeah. There we go. We'll limit it down to 14.
still not very expensive. 14.
I think those are the we looked up nightly though, so that's probably the nightly prices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
see,
bad.
11,000 total. It's still 17,000 total.
Yeah,
That's better.
2,300. Oh, 25,000 total. Large home, peaceful Cameroon hot tub. Sleep 16, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. How is that sleep 16?
Oh, we got to go there then. Let's just start with that one.
All right. Well, here's a 25-person lodge. Yeah, but we'll go to that one. I got to figure out how we're going to fit 16 people into this little house for a lot of money. All right. Let's check it out. So, we have a rule. We don't want to see all the views. We want to see the house. So, looks favorable so far. Those are views.
It's a view.
That's water. This is the house.
That's the kitchen. It's a nice kitchen.
It's nice. I like the marble. It's classy. I like the black and white.
That is almost actually the same counter. We have a little blue streak in ours, but it's almost the same countertop we have.
Nice.
And it is the same refrigerator.
Oh. Daniel, you live in a mansion?
We're fancy nowadays.
Yeah, I like that. All right. This is a large open space where
Yeah.
your entire crew can gather.
I see seating for about 6 if we're going with 16.
Yep. Well, over there in the dining room.
The dining room, yeah, it's true. 2 people there, and then everyone else can sit at the table.
Yeah. There's a barn door.
It's probably a bath. That's got to be a bathroom too.
Probably
Maybe a mudroom.
Yeah. All right.
There's a bedroom. 2 people.
Master suite. There's 2. There's a chair so you can watch people sleep.
Always got to be a chair.
I wonder
Your
if we're gonna go
room?
with none of the rooms are decorated with anything.
It's so far. It doesn't even have curtains,
At least there's 2
and it does have the photoshopped outside windows too.
Yeah.
You get the one on the right. It doesn't look like they did the top one very well, or maybe they didn't do it.
Oh,
That could be
the blinds are
the.
built in. The blinds are built in.
Oh, you're right. All
They
right.
pull down. Yeah. All right. So there's 2 out of 16. I guess one person can sleep in the bathtub.
It's cozy.
It's nice. I like it.
It's a nice bathroom. Don't get me.
Yeah. Hot tub. 4 people can sleep in the hot tub.
There's seating for 6 outside the tub.
Yep. I like the foosball and the arcade game, Pac-Man.
Wait. Okay, this is upstairs because it looks like almost the same room has the same similar couch.
Right? No, is it the same?
No, it's not because the foosball and where we're standing would have been that water closet or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, and there's hockey over there. Okay, that's nice. Entertainment. So far, only 2 people can sleep. Somebody left a dirty teacup. There's 8 more people.
Well, I'm gonna go with 6 more. I think the top beds are smaller than the bottom one, so you can put 2 on the bottom and 1 on the
Yeah,
top.
so 6 total. All right.
So that's
we're
up to
to
8.
We've got half the crew.
But those 6 need to like each other.
Yes. Only 10 of you can eat dinner at the same time. The rest of you have to wait. But nice. The TV's put up. No
More photo-
wires.
A decent job of photoshopping the outside, but still, it just doesn't look natural to me. Stairs.
The entryway.
I could stare at that all day.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Here's a couch. The other great couch.
Yeah, this is the one with the closet or
Maybe
whatever that
people
is.
can sleep here.
Could. It's got that nice little. You could at least put 2 or 3 people sleeping on it.
Yeah. If you need.
One heat. Oh, I forgot to put my annotations on.
Let's assume there's options for bed.
Go.
sheets. Okay. So you can fit 10. Then you can fit.
Oh, yeah.
15.
So one person sits over here.
Yeah. One person sits alone in the corner and watches everybody else eat.
They probably had to make the dinner too.
It's well done. It's very.
I mean,
very
it's
nice.
it's nice.
It's
Could
contemporary.
use. Hey, look, there's the guy taking the picture.
Nice.
Didn't Photoshop that one out. Come on.
Nope. I get a little bit of vertigo looking up the stairs. I like it. Speechless. It's.
Hey, look,
pleasant.
there's the kitchen again.
There's kitchen again. More sleeping? No, there's the front door.
Really, it's a view rather than a. Look, it's a views. They got tired. They told it. They're like, "Hey, we showed you where 6 people or 8 people can sleep. We're done."
Right. Just trust us. Mudroom.
Well, yeah, it must be. I'd like to see to the right though. Oh, there's another one. They're up to 10.
We are up to 10.
Ooh, that's a bit much.
Shitter's full. Wait, is that in the shitter or is that in the bedroom?
I think it's a bedroom.
Yep. Still the same amount of people.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Shower.
Is that another bedroom? It looks like the same one, but that's a different bathroom.
Look, it's got the big shower that comes from the top.
I like those.
It's got the rain shower. It's nice. Got enough room for guests. I like that.
I don't like that game is too much like foosball. It's like you should have air hockey there instead.
Yeah. Yeah. This contains the puck, so you don't have to worry about people breaking windows.
True.
Pac-Man Fever. High score is only 11,000.
Man.
Oh, yep. Fold out couch.
Yep. So we're up to 12.
12. And then the side ones, maybe. Different. Wipe your makeup off. They made them dark so you can't see the stains. It's nice.
Lots of bathrooms.
Yeah.
Well, there's a laundry, so whatever the other one has to be a water mud room or something.
Yeah, I think so.
How many different views of this kitchen are we going to get though?
A lot.
Oh, now look at the artsy foosball picture.
Yeah. The foosball. Mama said, oh, is this another room?
Yeah, I think it is. That brings us to 14.
Yep.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
I think that was the second
That was
one.
the first one.
Although I don't remember the door. So let's go with
Thought you
14.
master. No, I think it's another one.
All right.
There's-
So if
there's
we're
your
up to 14,
and then here's
and
your
then just the
16.
16. All right.
All right, they did it. They did it. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are going to have to be very close to each other. Like you have the two that are going to have to be out in the living room, and then you have the six that are going to have to be in one room together.
Yeah, right. They're assuming they're littler people, I guess.
Yeah.
Water. And we're back. All right. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Is it worth? Was it 25,000 for the week?
Yeah, it's like 25,000. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's 25,000.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think so.
Just for privacy reasons.
Yeah, right. Let me ask you a couple more Ohio questions. And then you're gonna show us some stuff to do in Ohio?
We'll show you some stuff to do.
Fantastic. Where would you like to go? Principal, president?
Let's do an argument and a potpourri. We'll do each of those again.
All right. He defeated the Indian allies of the British in the Battle of Pequot. I'm sorry,
Who
there's a
is
question mark.
Pequot?
Indian allies of the British in the Battle of Pequot?
It's Pequot.
Pikachu. Who do you think?
Oh, I told you. I confidently saying it's Pequot.
Pikachu. Who is George Rogers Clark? And potpourri, the Ohio State Stone.
Well, I was gonna say it's igneous, but I think I'm just taking it for granted. I'm gonna go with igneous.
Geology, humor.
Igneous is bliss.
What is the Ohio Flint? Man, that's embarrassing.
I did ride the Jungle Cruise last week.
How was it?
It was great. Some people complained, like, because they stopped shooting at the hippos. Some people will do they'll fire a warning shot or whatever. But I love the joke they put in its place, is where the girl is like, "Wait, I know how to get rid of them. This has worked on all my boyfriends. I love you."
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's hysterical. I would take that over the shots any day.
Why did they stop shooting at it? Is just because it's woke? You got to be woke.
Yeah, they stopped doing that in the
It's
90s.
violence. It's so
Yeah.
dumb.
They kept the gun. Like I've been on it in the last few years where someone has actually fired the warning shots. But the take, so like I said, I've been editing the trip. It was 4 days. I came within 3 rides of riding everything in the Magic Kingdom, and had I not worn him out, we would have.
Really?
The only things we didn't ride was there's a goofy little tiny coaster, the Seven Dwarfs coaster, which always has like an hour and 45-minute line and is only a 40-second ride, and the carousel, the horses. The only 3 things in the park we didn't do.
Wow.
19 rides in 10 and a half hours.
That's impressive.
So
did you have special tickets, or is it just not busy?
I did have the lightning lane because I'm gonna do a video on how to best use the lightning lane, Genie Plus. I did use that for probably 6 or 7 rides, which and then the rest of it was just my instinct in knowing how to best use my time in the parks from many, many years of experience.
Many.
So
yeah, I've been to Disneyland at least 5 times.
At least I've been there at least twice with you. So
yeah,
I was on the People Mover, and even though they don't have the Tron thing, I couldn't help but remember you taking the Captain EO 3D glasses and getting caught as we were getting off the People Mover with them. And that's when I realized Disney watches everything.
Everything. Yes, I couldn't get away with it. I must have been to Disney more than that. I went with Ryan a couple times. I went with you a couple times. I went with Lisa a couple times. Even saw Bucky and Amy there randomly. We used to go on vacation we went on vacation and wound up seeing Bucky and Amy in San Francisco, and we didn't plan it. They just happened to be there at the exact same time.
That's weird.
Happened twice. in San Francisco, like bizarre. And then at Disneyland, we went there once on purpose with them, and then once they wound up being there at the same time we were there. It was just so weird. Like just ran into each other. Like is just bizarre. For those of you who may not know, Bucky and I became friends at Daniel's 12th birthday, and we became pretty much inseparable after that. We were each other's best men at our weddings. We worked at Pizza Hut. I was his boss. He was my driver at 2 Pizza Huts. We worked in the same radio station together. We went to the same college, got the same degree at the same time while working the same jobs in the same places. Then we decided to move out of California without discussing it with each other at the same time. So I wound up he was in claims school, I believe, in auto damage school. So I brought his then pregnant wife with us to look for places here. We got apartments in the same complex. When we moved here within a couple days of each other. And then we bought houses. We bought houses on the opposite sides of town though. But where they bought is where we really wanted to kind of be. But we went for more bang for our buck. And
he already had Bucky, so
right. But then we eventually wound up buying a house in the same, like, it's called Rita Ranch, the same community, just a couple blocks from them. So yeah, it's like our lives were always just intertwined nonstop. It was pretty wild. And and now he's in Bullhead City, and there you go. I'm not. So
I was going to say about the Jungle Cruise, Daniel, that's his name as well, and I bonded over my love of puns and his not so much love of puns while we were Best Buy together. And so taking him on the jungle puns. Well, buttons. We love buttons. Oh, they're so cute. But taking him on the Jungle Cruise from the time I envisioned this, taking him to Disney World, which was back when we were 3 years ago when I was still at Best Buy. But taking him on the Jungle Cruise was something I've always wanted to do. And the shot, there's about a minute and a half of just reactions to puns of him in this video. And I haven't laughed. I mean, I enjoy the Jungle Cruise every time, but I haven't laughed that hard on the Jungle Cruise ever.
So you had the puns, or they?
No,
had the puns?
The ride does the puns.
Okay.
But I mean, that's the entire ride. Right. They couldn't get that Jeep to start, but they finally got it to turn over. It's
cheesy.
He'll get the point in the end. All that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, isn't it sweet? Those 2 lions watching over that sleeping zebra.
That's just a lie. The zebra is dead.
You'll see, and then that's actually her joke when she went, "Oh, that zebra. Isn't it neat how those zebras sleep with their tongues hanging out to the side?" No, that zebra's dead. Tired. Ted tired.
That sounds fun. I look forward to seeing your video.
Coming Saturday.
Nice.
All right, so let's
ladies and germs, it's time to see what there is to see in Ohio in a little segment we call What There Is to See in Ohio.
What there is to see in Ohio.
All
right, we're going to start with the on the museum side. We have the American Sign Museum. And that's loud in my ears.
Oh no, sign. Okay. The ASM.
I mean, come on, right there. Oh, you need sound? I knew that. I almost clicked it when I shared before.
I thought I heard something.
I did say share sound. Okay. So, if you're a fan of all the signs across the United States, there you go.
How did they get away with stealing all these?
I couldn't think of a thing fast enough, so I'm just
I
gonna
don't think
say
I'd want to open a
they bought
museum
them.
that showed all the signs that I stole.
Yeah.
I might have mentioned this last time, but if not, I'm gonna mention it again. I was driving from my mother's in Lemoore, California, to my better half in Victorville, California, and about halfway, 3/4 of the way there, I came to a junction. I don't know, it was just a junction, and right at the junction was a vintage store. So I am
Was
a
it a
fan of,
conjunction junction?
yeah, exactly.
What's your
Conjunction,
function?
junction, what's your function? So I had to dip in and take a look. I picked up they had like a 4-pack of Route 66, like aluminum signs, right? So there was 4 in a little bag, and I pulled one out, and when I went to the counter, and I'm like, I'd like to buy this sign, I'd like to buy this Batman hat because it's obviously vintage. And I don't know. Oh, the whorehouse tokens that I bought. And she says, I said, how much? No, she goes, oh, I just want to let you know this sign is not vintage. It's a remake. And I said, what? Obviously, it was mint condition in a bag. And I was like, oh man, well, where are the ones that you guys stole off of historic Route 66? I want one of those. She's like, we don't have those. That's illegal. I'm like, oh, well, I was willing to pay $50 for this sign. How much is it? She said $40. And I was like, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'll take the fake stolen sign, thank you, and the whorehouse tokens. So I gave a couple of whorehouse tokens to Rebecca, so I have to keep some for the next trip.
Of course.
$3 for all night sport, it says.
Next educational type thing to see is James Garfield gravesite, which, I mean, that's pretty astounding.
James Garfield?
Yeah.
Mm.
The 20th president of the United States.
He was murdered. Was he the second president to be assassinated? Was that Garfield?
Yeah, it would have to have been.
It was Garfield. It was Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, Kennedy.
Yeah. And then there's this Ohio museum, Cincinnati museum, which I'm pretty sure that's the Justice League.
Yeah, that's where Superman and Wonder Woman will work from.
Yeah.
At Aquaman.
In there they have a Brictionary.
The Brictionary. That looks like a
ultimate Lego A to Z
TIE fighter.
Wow, it's an X-wing.
Oh, that's what I meant. An X-wing. I'm sorry. How much do I suck at this?
Man,
I knew what it was. My brain wasn't putting.
Do you even dork?
No, not really. I'm trying to watch Batman v Superman. I'm about an hour into it. The Zack Snyder cut. I don't love Ben Affleck as Batman.
He wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be, but no, he's not.
He's just not the same. Something's wrong. I can't put my finger on it.
He's Ben Affleck.
But I like Ben Affleck. I liked him in Chasing Amy's and Mallrats, and I like him in.
So you like him when he's a nobody, kind of a loser type character.
Well, but I also liked him in like all of it. He played a autistic bookkeeper hitman. He also played like an Argo, maybe, I don't know, where he gets people out of he's a spy who gets people out of Lebanon or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a good actor, and I like his movies in general, but for some reason he just doesn't fit as my ultimate hero. However, I think I bought a 3-foot tall version of his Batman last night. I have to show you. I think it might be his Batman, but it was too cool to not pick up. So let me show you.
All right, let me stop sharing here for a second so we can see it. Can't see his head.
Hold on, let me shut off my background. There we go.
Yeah, it does look like him.
I think it's him. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's him. It looks like his mouth.
Yeah. But like, how cool is that? he's at the swapping meet. We decided not to sell, and we started to look around. And I stopped. This guy has a toy store, and I saw it standing there. And I was like, oh. And I looked at one before. The guy wanted like $80 for it. And I was thinking, man, if I can get this guy like $50, maybe I'll buy it. I'm not sure. I have a hard time spending that much money on a toy. And then he goes, hey, I know you. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, I bought stuff from you. You sell here. I said, yeah. We just decided not to sell tonight. We decided to come in and just look around. And he's like, oh, yeah, yeah. He goes, yeah, I bought a transformer from you. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was you. But yeah, we've talked. He goes, well, we talk every weekend. I'm like, yeah. He goes, you like that? I'm like, I do. He goes, it was 45. And I was like, oh. He goes, but I'll sell it to you for $30. And I was like, what? Really? And then he points to a Darth Vader this size.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have that.
And then he goes, I'll sell you both for $60. And I'm like, wow. I almost got it. I don't need a 3-foot tall Darth Vader, but it looked really cool. And he had his lightsaber and everything. But I have Batman in my house currently, so I just went with Ginormie Batman. He fits underneath the corner of my Batman wall very perfectly, right under the shelf. So anyway, nerd alert. Welcome back.
So now to the outdoors. This is one of my future destinations, probably in the springtime, is Cuyahoga Valley National Park.
Cuyahoga, yeah. I heard of it.
Ledges Trail. There's camping, hiking, the things you expect in a national park.
Yeah.
Another thing to do that's, I guess you wouldn't call this outdoorsy because it's inside a cavern.
Oh,
There's Ohio Caverns.
Caverns?
It is the Ohio Caverns.
Amazing.
I need more. They have a nice little video here. That's actually pretty cool. If you get to walk through that, that's pretty cool. That's better than some of the caves I've walked through. But yeah, that's pretty darn cool. I might have to make a trip up there. It's America's most colorful caverns, apparently. Sure, we're open. Oh, wait, is it sure we're open? Or is it sure we're open? I don't know. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Or
Sure, we're open.
Yeah.
Sure, we're open. You can't tell if it's sarcastic or they mean it. Or...
Yeah. And then, of course, there's a plethora of Ohio state parks.
Oh, plethora. Thank you. Plethora.
Did you say I have a plethora?
Yeah, I have a plethora of balloons. See you, Leffy. You have a plethora.
I'm going to skip the next two for a second and come back to them. But next thing you can do is the Christmas Story House and Museum. You can actually stay overnight.
Wow.
And so you can visit
they were
it.
selling that recently.
That's right. We were looking at that.
Yeah.
Then if you're a roller coaster person, there's two locations. Kings Island has some of the best roller coasters around.
It's pretty fly.
So yeah, there's one. And then of course you have Cedar Point, which is the roller coaster destination.
That's the place.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. They got a lot there, huh?
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Start with the small stuff here. That doesn't look like the kinds of rides I wanted.
Boats and hose. There was boats and hose. Did you see it? Look, there's hose. There's boats. Perfect.
All right, so that's pretty much it.
There's a lot to see in Ohio. I'm actually kind of impressed. I didn't realize there was so much to do.
Well, maybe that would be one of our other. You can come on the next Fresh Shot trip, or we go on the one when I go to Ohio. I am happy that we'll get to go to Grand Canyon. After all, they put a 45-day extension on it, so at least gets us past that trip.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was a little nervous about that. I was going to ask you about it. I hadn't been...
I was making some other plans. I found some other stuff we could have done. There's I don't know, an hour east of Phoenix, there's the world's smallest museum.
Oh.
It's basically the size of an outhouse,
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
it looks like it says it's just like everyday things. So it's just like things you would find in anybody's house.
Oh, we could have gone on the Polar Express in Williams.
And
I
not
mean,
only
not that
run
it would
during,
be open, but
yeah.
you know, you can look at it. So remind me, what does our itinerary look like?
You'll pick me up,
Yep.
and we will head
Are you
out
flying in
towards
Sky Harbor or the other one?
Let's
I
look.
forget what the other one was called. Out in Chandler.
So flying into Phoenix.
All right. Phoenix is probably Sky Harbor then. That's the main one. It's big.
It doesn't say which airport, it just says Phoenix. If it's PHX.
Yeah, PHX is Sky Harbor. Yeah, perfect. All right. So yeah, I pick you up on Friday morning.
Yep, and that was like 8 a.m. I believe. And I might add something to it because that's earlier than I originally had planned. So I might add something to on our way to the Painted Desert. Who knows? We could even hit that world's smallest museum if we wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, 8:05. I just saw that they had made changes to my flight. I'm like, what? I don't see any major changes. But yeah, so the main three places we're visiting: Painted Desert, the Meteor Crater, and Grand Canyon.
Oh, that meteor crater from Starman.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even remember that we were going there. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's actually halfway between Painted Desert or the Petrified Forest and the
That's awesome.
Grand Canyon. Painted Desert's right next to Petrified Forest too. So
I want to get some some chrome balls like Starman had. Yeah, and I want to roll a ball into the crater. Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm going to use the joke on the video of, man, look how close the gift shop was to the crater. Put it in.
They got lucky. I have to do a little research on that crater. Like, when did they think that impact happened? 1 million years ago?
Sometime, I'm guessing, before the gift shop was there.
Before the gift shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. All right. Let's do some Ohio Geoparty to close out the Ohio trip. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Okay. Here we go. Actually,
we should probably do one of those principal presidents. I don't even know what that category means.
I'm going to clear out this Ohio thing, and then I want you to just pick just a random category, and then try and rapid fire me on some trivia. I don't care if it's Ohio or not.
I don't do rapid fire. My brain doesn't work that fast.
Well, that's why you look it up and you use somebody else's.
Ah.
All right, we're going to make you multitask.
All right. Do it.
The Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake.
That's what I'm going with.
Ohio principal presidents. The number of presidents who were natives of Ohio.
Yes, true.
False. Negative. At least one. James Garfield. What is 7?
It's the number. It's the number between 6 and 8.
Yes, that is correct. A lot of people say 7 is their lucky number. Ohio principal presidents. Civil War Union Army general who later became the 18th U.S. president. Who is Tyler? Oh, who is Ulysses S. Grant? I suck.
And as we know from our childhood, we always had to know who was buried in Grant's tomb.
Who was buried in Grant's tomb? Yeah, that was a dumb trivia question. Grant? What did that come up on? Was that what? Where in the world was Carmen Sandiego? Or
no, it was. I feel like it was a typing.
Oh, maybe it was Mavis Beacon. Typing. Yeah, something like that. All right. Ohio potpourri for 300, Daniel. The geographical center of Ohio is what?
Dayton.
What is the Delaware? What is Delaware County? So close. Ohio potpourri for 400. The types of trees that dominate Southeast Ohio.
Wait, say it again. Types of trees. I can't. Let's go with oak.
What are hardwoods? Oak is a hardwood.
Oh, it is.
It is. So that counts. Very nice. Let me give you those points. Up to 1,000 points. Good job, sir.
Yeah, I can't find. I tried to look up who was buried in Grant's tomb.
Game.
And see if it was where does that question come from? But I found it asked several places. But weird. All right, you ready for some Ohio quick fire questions?
Yeah, let me ask you this one. The Indian chief who led an unsuccessful uprising against the British in 1760s.
Chief, don't know his name.
Who is Chief Pontiac?
Oh, yeah, the creator of the Pontiac Fiero.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes. Later they made a car. Yes. All right.
All right, here we go. I had a ChatGPT create these questions for me, so here we go.
Nice.
What is Ohio state capital? You even said it not that long ago.
Cleveland, Dayton,
Columbus. Which Great Lake borders Ohio to the north?
Erie.
Correct. Which U.S. president was born in Ohio?
Grant. Garfield.
Name one of, you were right with Grant. Name one of Ohio's professional football teams.
Buckeyes.
Professional.
Oh, hold on. Indians. Oh wait, what sport was it?
Football.
Oh, football.
There are two of them.
One
is in Cleveland, and they're brown.
Browns.
And the other one is in Cincinnati. Yeah, the other one's in Cincinnati.
Bengals.
And they're there you go.
Hey.
In what year did Ohio achieve statehood?
1803.
What is the nickname of Ohio's state flag?
Old Flaggy.
I like yours better. The Ohio Burgie.
Oh,
Burgie. Which river forms part of Ohio's southern border?
True.
Mm-hmm.
The Ohio River.
That's right. Which famous amusement park is located in Sandusky, Ohio? Which is another big city.
Sandusky. Oh, that's where Tommy Boy is from.
Yes.
That would be the big one that you just told me about.
Yeah, Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
What is Ohio's official state bird?
Oh wait, we already had that.
We had that.
Hold on. Oh shit, I forget. I don't remember.
They're above the preacher in a Catholic church.
Dove.
Cardinal.
Oh, a cardinal. Oh, rank. Okay.
Yeah.
The one who moves the pee-pee toucher, not necessarily one of them. Got it.
Right.
Got it.
What is Ohio State University sports team name?
The Cardinals.
You already answered this once.
Oh. What did I say? I forgot.
Buckeyes.
I'm nervous. What?
Buckeyes.
Oh, the Buckeyes. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I didn't get to see what your score was, but that was the 10 questions you gave me.
I got at least 70%. I think. Six. I mean, I remembered 1803.
You did remember 1803.
That was pretty good. Ohio River was just a guess.
But then you didn't remember the word you'd said for the answer wrongly.
Oh yeah, well, I was moving forward mentally. I was like pouncing. I was.
You're like, I already used Buckeye. It can't be that one.
I already used Buckeye. I can't. So it's gone. It's gone. It was the Bengals and the Reds. No, the Reds and the Indians. No, the Bengals and the. Who were the other ones? Football?
Browns.
The Browns. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's when I tell people, hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
And now you know the meaning of that.
Yeah. Well, I knew it. I had a friend years ago that was a fan of the Browns, and we used to tease him because of that. Like, you like poop. But anyway, all right. You seem smarter than I, because it takes us longer to get through your game. Principal presidents, the only man to serve as both president and chief justice of the Supreme Court.
Bob.
I believe his last name is a city in Ohio.
Bob Sandusky. Dusky.
And his first name is a purple Muppet.
Grover Cleveland.
Yes, I think it's Grover Cleveland. Oh no, it's William.
Oh, you
Oh,
led
that was
me
a lot.
astray.
That was such a lot of work for that. It was one of the fat guys with a mustache. That's what I was picturing. My bad. All right.
And
Well,
did you have a picture of him last week
I think
or
so.
last time with him with all the Cowboys?
Yes. Yep, he was part of that group. The president who was assassinated after only 4 months in office.
Garfield.
That's probably correct. James Garfield. Ohio potpourri. Ohio ranks this among the states in size.
What is 34th?
It says
35th.
35th. But no, it said 34th because I said, remember, it could have been the 16th largest or the 31st smallest. So in Wiki, it said 34th. I see. There's a reason why we go over the facts. Presidents. Who's the 19th president?
Grant? Or is it
Rutherford B. Hayes.
O.B. Hayes?
O.B. Hayes. Led Indian resistance after the Revolutionary War.
Pontiac.
Chief Little Tuckus. Oh, Little Turtle.
That's right, because Pontiac lost to the British.
That's right. We all know this. General Anthony Wayne defeated Indians in this battle.
What's the Battle of Batman?
What is the Battle of Fallen Timbers? That's
So close.
nice. That's a nice name. I like that
Yeah.
very much.
Sound makes it sound artistic.
Yeah. Autistic?
Yeah.
Whatever. Artistic.
Here we go. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ohio. Good job.
That's just too cool.
Those are real actors.
They have to stand there all day, every day. Disney doesn't pay them anything either.
Like, they do it for free?
Just kidding. Only a couple of them actually move their heads. The rest, it's all just statues.
Oh, okay. That's cool looking though. I've never
Yeah.
been around like I mean, Star Wars. Did they have any Star Wars last time I was at Disneyland?
They would have had Star Tours, would have been the only thing.
Yeah, they had Star Tours. Yeah, that must have been it. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Let's check out this one.
A little claustrophobic.
I mean, the Millennium Falcon would be.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise younglings.
Oh, yeah, cut it off where you get the cockpit too much, but that's just that feeling is walking through the Millennium Falcon, because you leave the area with the chess table and you go down that
Wow.
hallway.
That's really cool.
Yeah. That was my only thing is I didn't get to build another lightsaber, and I really wanted to.
Oh.
But I did go to the cantina and I got a fuzzy tauntaun, which is kind of a citrusy drink, and it has the foam on top that makes your lips numb. See, it's still affecting me, lips and tongue numb. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Wasn't bad. What'd you do with all that drunkenness?
Well, Daniel was like, "Hey, you want to get another one?" It's like, I think I'm going to go non-alcoholic this time, because I did feel it just enough to know that another one was not going to go well for me.
Yeah, yeah. It shifted to I was thinking I might say a swear word on accident.
But I got this other one that was oh, it was also a kind of a citrusy thing, but it had little bobas in it that popped when you drank them, and it looked like they were the eggs of one of the creatures they had up on the shelf.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty cool.
Nice. My daughter left some boba tea that apparently she didn't like in my fridge for me. So it's one nice thing about having children is you get their cast offs. They're like, hey, can I get this $9 boba drink? I don't like it. You want it? Sure. Why not? I do like boba. I like taro boba with mango popping boba and regular boba in it. It's like a meal. But the taro tastes like cereal milk. And it's kind of purple, but it's literally like if you're drinking their milk after you ate like Fruity Pebbles or something. It's quite tasty.
There's the drink right there.
Is his hair naturally blonde?
No,
Oh,
that's a recent thing that he's done.
I like it. I was thinking about frosting my tips. Just on my chest hair though.
One thing he took to doing too was he would always look at me in the pictures just to make it awkward.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's with the replacement Jeff you're hanging out with? I don't like that.
And his name's Daniel.
That's crazy. Like he's got his ears gauged. He's got funky hair. Feel like he's trying to be me. Die replacement Jeff.
Hey, well, he's younger too.
Oh, okay. Even better. You got a younger model. It's got more stamina. Less heart problems. Actually, my heart's perfect.
Am I still? I'm confused.
What happened?
Confused on what? It's still. Are you still seeing the Falcon?
No. Did you see us?
Oh, I see. I minimized that somehow. Okay, that's what the problem was. And one of the awesome new coasters, the Tron coaster.
Oh yeah, I saw that picture. That looks pretty dope. Is it pretty quick?
It is. The launch is amazing. You're sitting there and it launches, and I don't remember if it's 45 miles an hour or something like that. And you bank over that hill, and then of course you start doing this stuff down, and once you get back inside, the other coaster,
And you're just sitting on it.
yeah, you sit on it. It has this little thing. You pull the gears into you, and it pulls the thing down on top of your back and locks your legs in place. So you actually are like on your knees and stuff. I actually saw somebody not be able to get on the ride because they were too large. But the other coaster that is brand new there, came out last year, is the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. It's a Cosmic Rewind. And so on that one, the cars actually turn independently of the rest of the track. So when you go into a baked turn, they'll turn this way. So you're actually going sideways through the turns, and then it'll go the other side and you'll turn the other way. And so it's a really unique feeling. And I thought, I was worried that I was going to get, nauseous, because I usually easily get that way on those kinds of rides. And I was fine until the last part has you turn sideways and there's a moon there and you go around the moon. And once I had something to actually focus on, that made me start to feel it. And I'm like,
having to choke that back.
Yeah, that was the only part. I even did well in the teacups this time. I don't know. Like, I haven't been on the teacups and spun it since like the late 90s, because I was on there.
Teacups. The only way I can not get nauseated on the teacups is if I am in control of spinning as hard as I can. Like if I focus on getting everybody else sick, then I'm good. But if I just sit back and let it go, not so much.
Well, for me, it would end up being looking at him directly across from me, rather than I used to always either try to find a spot and stay focused on it, but that wasn't working. But I was yelling at him because I told him I can go on because we were trying to beat my record. My record was 17 rides in 11 hours at Disneyland last summer. And so I was trying to beat that record. And so we were going to go on the Goofy coaster, and it said 25-minute wait, but I've seen that line before. I'm like, that's a hour wait from there. So I saw the teacups had a 10-minute wait. I'm like, I can go on the teacups if we don't go fast. And he's like, yeah, we won't go fast. So we get on there and he spins it a little bit. He's like, that's not bad. Baby steps. Yeah, baby steps. And he goes, oh, then we go back the other way to, it's like, yeah. And then he starts going, this is for small world.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So yeah, it was.
Sounds like you had a good time.
It was a fun trip. It was exactly. It was. I mean, in the video, it was exactly what I thought it would be. Like you. That's why I had to hang out with him instead of you, is because you would have just had a good time, and he was terrified of the small world. He thought he was having a bad trip.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's funny.
And also Little Mermaid. We got stuck on the Little Mermaid right in front of Ariel, and she kept doing that. You'd see her, she'd go, and she'd look over and she's like, she's looking at me.
He's evil.
So
Right on, buddy. Well,
all
I guess
right,
we should wrap it up.
we should.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ohio. Now you know more than you've ever wanted to or needed to know about Ohio, such as there's teams such as Buckeyes and Browns and Ravenclaw. There's presidents such as Taft, Cleveland, Taft, McKinley, and Grant. There's 7, so there's probably more. Yeah, there's a lot to see, a lot to do. Check it out. And Daniel likes Disneyland.
Disney World too.
And Disney World, yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to mess it up.
It's like you don't even go to Disney like only 3 times in your life. 4 times.
And since the government's going to stay open for another 45 days, then we will do our Arizona trip. So,
And see you in 27 days. Is that right?
yeah, I think the 27th, 26th. 26
Can't remember.
days. I think you said
Yeah.
coming out on the 27th.
Yeah, 27th.
Friday. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Coolness.
I'm assuming Jeff is not going.
I'd say that's a safe assumption at this point.
Right on. It is what it is. We'll take pictures and send them to him. Mainly of my nipple in every shot. I'll just take a special nipple shot just for him.
I think that goes without saying.
Yeah, that'll be like, look, Grand Canyon and my nipple. Look, painted forest, my nipple. And look, a crater in my nipple.
What we'll do too is we'll use the portrait mode so it blurs the actual Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Yes, my pasty breast nipple, and then you can't really see what's behind there. And then we'll make postcards. Perfect. Hell, we can sell them. I know anyone watching is going to want a picture of that. My nipple around the world. I think I have a new channel idea.
You might get demonetized quickly.
It's just a nipple. It's just a nipple. As long as it's educational. Tell like the whole backstory, and then all the photos are just my nipple with some blurry stuff in the background. I think there could be I think I could be in elementary schools across the nation.
Oh, well, I mean, for sure. That's the kind of thing they want.
Yeah. I mean, if I was wearing drag, it would be guaranteed.
Yeah.
This is the Grand Canyon drag. Hey, look, it's my balls. Yay for 3rd graders. Mom, Dad, I think I'm a dump truck. Oh, we'll affirm your dump truckness. You better, or we're taking your dump truck away from you. Oh Lord. The handbasket and hell. Oh, I went to church today. That's twice in a month. I wasn't struck by lightning this time.
And weren't forced by your mom.
No, went on my own. Sat by myself. I didn't mind. The child went with me. She went to the youth group, and she was like, nobody talked to me really. And I just kind of sat there, and I said, cool. So we'll go again next week. And then eventually you won't be the new person. And let's talk about how you can introduce yourself to people. Be like, hi, I'm a pagan.
Hello there.
I'm weird. Will you save me? Give them a goal.
As someone who grew up going to church, the odd person fits in there.
Yeah. I told her how you would take me to your youth group stuff. And I'm like, I get along with everybody. I would just dive right in and be best friends with everybody immediately. Didn't phase me. I'd be like, hi, you're my new girlfriend. You want to hang? I love youth groups. It was fun for me. Always had a good time. Didn't matter. Not that there's anything wrong with youth group kids. They're all sinners.
Yes.
That's why they're there. Well, that's why they're there.
They just admit it.
Yeah. They just admit it and they try harder. That's weird. Right?
I don't know. They may try harder. We don't know yet.
Or they just use it as a crutch.
Some do. Some do.
I'm saved because I'm here. Well, technically, yeah, okay. You got to try though. I think that's part of the agreement. Like grace, you didn't earn it, you just get it. But they do kind of want you to try a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Don't wait
There's-
until your deathbed to say sorry. No,
There is the line, since grace abideth much, should I sin more so that grace may abide more? No.
it's not how it works. You didn't earn it, you can't earn it. Good luck. That's a lot of pressure. Nothing's free. But yeah, anyway, it was nice. This is just because the devil resides on my shoulder sometimes, but I remember I looked over to the left and there was a 30-year-old woman by herself wearing a tank top and looking very attractive. And I looked over to the left and I was by myself and she smiled at me and I said, smile, hey. And then I went back and, a little praise and worship. And I kept looking, I look over my shoulder and she kept making eye contact. And I was like, devil, get thee behind me. I shouldn't be thinking of attractive women in church. But then I was thinking, she's all alone. I'm all alone. Oh, wait, I'm with somebody and I'm happy. But it was that cute moment where, there was like, hi, like, look at us. We're standing alone in church. We must be better than everybody else because we didn't need a crutch in order to show up. You know how you judge people?
Yeah.
Very godlike. No, I think it was good message, good worship. Like I said, the kid she didn't love it, but I'm like, cool, you're gonna go back next week. She said, okay. And then she said, well, next Sunday they're going up to the mountains. The youth group is going to the mountains to do stargazing. And I said, cool, you want to go? And she said, yeah. I said, good, I'm proud of you. Let's get you with some people. And she's like, they all look like a bunch of straight heterosexual conservative type people. I'm like, yeah, you're going to find a lot of that at Christian churches. But remember, Jesus loved the dirtbags, reprobates, and the whores just as much as he loved everybody else. So don't let appearances fool you. We're just people. And look, your dad's there and I didn't get struck by lightning. Testament. So anyway, if y'all didn't get some Jesus this weekend, think about it next weekend. It's good for the soul.
It is.
That's all I got to say about that.
And on that note,
that's the show. But I don't have any outro music for today, so we'll say goodnight, Gracie.
good night, Gracie.